Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Cosmic Love Alchemy with me, Amanda. I'm going to be pulling some cards for my water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So what energies are kind of surrounding those water signs? Oh my gosh, I feel a little tangled for words right now, so I don't know if that's like part of the energy of this particular collective. Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. Feeling like scatterbrained. So I don't know if like maybe this collective you've been feeling a little scatterbrained. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck energy, I've got the Queen of Swords, which is about unbiased judgment, being independent, having clear boundaries, direct communication, clear-minded, and perceptive. This is all like really, really good energy coming from, it just feels really good. Even though I feel like, so maybe like you've been feeling a little like scatterbrained, but clarity is coming. Okay. So we got the Magician in reverse, poor planning or untapped talents, insecure, and lack of confidence, which would make sense if you're feeling a little scatterbrained and you like don't feel like you have direction. Then, you know, this would be an energy that makes sense for my water signs. And we got this Star in reverse too, lack of faith, discouragement, or insecurity. So just not really feeling confident in the steps that you're taking, like from this point forward. Hopefully this reading will give you some clarity and some direction. Yeah, another card, Three of Wands, about lack of planning, obstacles that are getting in the way of long-term goals. And a lot of that would be rooted in, you know, kind of just like insecurities that this collective has. Okay, but there's a new project coming for this collective, an inspirational moment and a sudden urge to create and new opportunities which will allow this collective to grow, which is really, really good. So the Hierophant did come in reverse with that. Freedom, going against the grain, unconventional, unorthodox. Okay, so like your new project and inspiration is going to be something that just like is not the norm. Like it's going to go against what the standard is for whatever situation this reading is for. I can't tell whether or not this could be about love, this could be about career. Not 100% sure yet. Yeah, okay, so underneath the Magician in reverse, we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, which is lost opportunity or missed chance, lack of planning and foresight. So this would be the energy of this collective, like currently or in the past, would be, you know, that of like confusion and like not knowing what to do next. But the Moon in reverse is about releasing fears. Maybe you're starting to confront these repressed emotions and your insecurities that are stopping you from unleashing the massive amount of creativity that you have just waiting to be manifested into reality. And you've been holding back. You've been indecisive, hesitating. But you're ready to take a risk. Yep, the Page of Cups in reverse. You know, you had some insecurities and maybe some fear of disappointment, but new ideas are coming through and creative blocks are going to be removed. So we also got the Five of Swords in reverse, which is about past resentment or a desire to reconcile, making amends, and desire to forgive. Okay, hold on just a second. We also got the Nine of Wands in reverse, which is about struggle, overwhelm, exhaustion, or lack of motivation. So it's a very difficult energy for this collective to have been, kind of, I want to say surviving it, because it doesn't seem like the kind of like thriving energy, but that's not what's in your future. Like there's some sort of like surge of new ideas, and you kind of stepping like out. This collective is going to be stepping out of this previous mindset where there were all these blocks in the way of something. But you also got, I'm wondering what is going on with this Five of Swords, making amends. So you got strength, courage, passion, subtle power, focus, and compassion. So this collective is being compassionate with themselves and giving themselves the courage to impassion themselves. So Ace of Cups came in reverse. Emotional loss blocked creativity, which forced my collective to turn into themselves. Maybe a little disconnected from your intuition, which would make sense why you have like creative blocks right now, like haven't spent enough time like in introspection to listen to your subconscious and figure out exactly like what the best move going forward is for this collective. We also got the Five of Wands, which, is about competition, conflict, disagreement, and tension. And so the Emperor just came out in reverse. Okay. And I thought for a moment, this could be about love, but okay, hopefully this makes sense to the collective, but this is what came to my mind. The things that have been holding you back ultimately are your own the thing that's holding this collective back is themselves, but not all because of things that they've caused for themselves. It's you had this domineering, controlling, rigid, stubborn, tyrant, and reckless male figure in this collective's life, probably in childhood, which left this collective with some childhood wounds. And these are the things that Spirit is calling for you to heal within yourselves. Because on the other side of healing, you have surges of creativity, amazing projects, great opportunities that are coming your way. But holding back on fully healing from the wounds of the past is going to bring about, issues with your personal relationships, such as like attachment issues, in romantic relationships. You might struggle in friendships. You're going to struggle with career. You're going to struggle with family. And so there's this desire for my collective to forgive not only like this father figure of the past, to make amends with them and reconcile and like let go of past resentments, but to also like forgive themselves and release any shame for how this upbringing has affected the mindset of the collective coming into their adulthood. And we all deserve that kind of healing. So I strongly am getting the sense that Spirit is urging this collective to really focus inward, focus on yourself, listen to your intuition, because that is going to unlock a wealth of potential for you and your happiness in your life and career opportunities and love like you've never felt before. All right, so I want to dig a little bit deeper and get some sort of messages about what kind of successes and what barriers are standing in the way of this collective tapping into this kind of potential in their life. And it says, commit to the journey with determination, go all in for the long term. Your steadfast focus will bring lasting rewards, which really makes sense with this first spread that you got. It says, clear the path, embrace the journey ahead with an open heart, ready to discover, grow from the revelations to come. So by you committing to this self-healing journey, this healing journey that you are being urged to go on, it's saying it's going to clear the path. Commit to that journey, and oh my gosh, the world is going to open up for this collective. So this is called the tide of transition. Embrace the tides of change with openness, allowing the ebb and flow of life to guide your transformation into love and work. Which, again, like, that's more confirmation that it's this journey of healing that is ultimately holding back these previous mindsets. They were ingrained in you from early childhood and throughout development. This type of wounding, you've carried it with you. And look at this, carried away. Let yourself be caught up in the whirlwind of a romantic moment. See a little bit of romance in your future. Especially like the more that you're connecting with yourself and loving yourself, the more these amazing opportunities are gonna just like come seemingly falling into your lap. Cavern of Secrets. Unveil the hidden wonders within the shadowy depths of enigmatic secrets and concealed wisdom. Which when you find yourself in deep meditative states, that's when you can open up this cavern of secrets. It's where you truly can listen to your intuition and your subconscious. The veil of illusion, lifting the veils of illusion and seeking truth beneath the surface to navigate through love and career authentically. This journey, again, is going to help you lift that veil so that you can figure out what your soul's work and purpose is. And divine flow. Let go of attachments to the outcome and just let the universe bring gifts to you, this collective, because whatever creative impassionment that you get, these aha moments and surges of creativity, you just focus on your craft, fine-tuning your skills, and just watch as the universe flows in abundance into your life. Metamorphosis. Embrace the transition between your past form and your future possibilities as illuminated by the transformative butterfly. So you're going through a major shift in your mindset, and it's completely going to change the landscape around you of the possibilities for you in this lifetime. Shield of resilience. Employ your resilience, guarding against external pressures while nurturing your internal strength for your love life and for your career. So use the struggles that you've gone through in your past as your strength. You've learned so much, even from like the hardest memories, the hardest experiences that you've been through that have made you resilient. You can then employ that resilience to make you so strong as you are tapping into your creative spirit and discovering what your soul's work and purpose is. Right track. You are going in the right direction. Just keep moving forward. I want to pull a few more cards from Spirit, and then after that, I would like to pull a Divine Feminine for my water signs that can help them along this, sector of their journey. Your journey is very important, and these divines have timeless advice to give in any situation. I love this. So we got a lot of like double, triple confirmations in this reading. So firstly, we have the number 40, balance, stability, standing firm. Spirit is asking for you to find your balance. And do this through truly loving yourself and giving yourself self-compassion. It's going to allow you to have this phoenix moment where you're transforming and you're rising from the issues and experiences that you've had in your past that have been previously like holding you back. You had these like this pair of glasses almost built. It was built specifically for you because of where you were born, your parents, the experiences that you had growing up that have shaped the viewpoint that you have when you're interacting with the world. But like what a lot of people don't realize is that like you don't have to keep wearing those glasses. You can take those off, go back to the eye doctor, meditate and journal and reshape your mindset, because that's going to help you to build a better fit pair of glasses for you then to put on and experience the world through, because it's going to affect the way you interpret the things that are happening in your life, but also going to affect your thoughts, feelings, actions, and beliefs as you are putting your energy out into the world. Power over difficulty. So these difficult circumstances that you've gone through, reclaim your power over them, and that's by like taking the lessons from them and no longer feeling sad about the fact that these things happened. You can find the positives. Seek positivity because it is contagious. And then we have the circle of eternal joy, enjoying the dance of life and eternal joy filling your own bucket, like fill your own cups, right? Like until you're overflowing, and then you can share all of that abundance with those around you. It's timelessness, the beautiful experiences and the impact that you can have on other people's lives. It truly is. And again, confirmations, go with the flow. Go with the flow of life, the ebbs and flows. It's not always going to feel great, but, you know, give yourself the grace in the situations or the days where you may wake up and you're just like, am I even making progress? And it's just this, like, this mindset of not being able to, like, to have the viewpoint of where you were and who you are right now. And it's because maybe you're having a bad day, and so you're not seeing much of a difference between this mindset that you're in right now, you're having the bad day, and the one that you used to have. But like, change is about patterns over time. And the thing is you have one bad day, right? Like, yeah, maybe you're not on that, like, the exact path. Maybe you fell off your path for a day, and you're just like, we all have them, but don't build a house there. You realize, oh, you know what? This is just one day. Give yourself that grace, like self-care, the ways that make you feel good. You know, if you feel like watching some movies, watch some movies. If you feel like dancing, go dance. Go for a hike. If you feel like laying in bed, just don't bed rot, right? Like, don't build a house there and do it every day, but like, give yourself the grace to be able to give yourself what you need in the moment, but don't overindulge in that. Duality. The duality of understanding the hurt and the pain from the past versus appreciating the things that happened in your past for the positives of what it gave you, the experiences, the life experience, the wisdom that these things taught you. And appreciating the duality of it. I think that is a really, really important message that Spirit is trying to get across to this water sign collective. Yes, instinct, intellect, and control, summoning your power. And your spirit team is right there with you, right? You connect to your instincts, but your instincts are part of like your intuition, your gut feelings, like, and you also pair that with your intellect, your ability to use discernment, and then exerting control over, again, the duality of both the intuition and the intellect. It's a beautiful spot to be in. And you this whole like reframing is about grateful optimism. Start a gratitude journal. Do it before you go to bed every night. End the day like with positive thoughts about like what good things happened today, because I can then start reframing what I'm looking for throughout the day. It's something I noticed. I started doing this, and I used to like be always looking for the problems. The other shoe's gonna drop, and it was kind of it's a negative mindset to be in, that what's gonna go wrong next. But after I started using gratitude journaling, I realized that I had started training my mind to not see the negatives anymore, and I was looking for things to fill my gratitude journal with that were positive. And so it's just a way of reprogramming repetitive thoughts that the human brain has. All of these practices, all these things that Spirit is urging you to do is going to allow you to step into your divine feminine. Your divine feminine magnetic receptive power. And this is where you hold the key to your ultimate self-actualization and achievement and creative bursts. It's a beautiful message from Spirit through this deck. I love this deck. It always ends up giving me such beautiful spreads. Okay, so lastly, for this collective of water signs, I do want to get a divine feminine for you. Seeing as you are on the journey to accessing your own divine feminine, ascending to divine femininity in your own life through your healing journal. You see, I'm like tripping up for words. Through your own healing journey. One thing I do want to say before I pull this divine feminine for this collective is, if you like this video, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe if you really like my content and want to keep up with my readings. And lastly, I will never reach out to you for private bookings. If you want to do that, you can follow the link tree that's in the bio of my YouTube and my TikTok. And, just follow the links and we can schedule that booking, whatever date. I will probably set that up via email. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get you this water sign collective, their divine feminine. That was very many divine feminines that just came out. So we're gonna keep trying. Okay, for this collective, you got Perpetua. Sorry, covering that. Perpetua, the saint of authenticity. All right, when your soul selects this card, when we find the courage to be true to who we are, a vitality will return to us. Remember that creative burst and that aha moment? A voice that's both moving and compelling simply because it's authentically you. Saint Perpetua's words in her very personal and emotional diary were so impactful that over 200 years later, the renowned church father Augustine would write about their beauty and their truth. Saint Perpetua suggests there is no greater power than choosing to remain our authentic self in all circumstances in life. She's that person who remained loyal to her soul, and she urges us through her example to embrace the power of being authentic right now. Even in the face of death, she courageously held fast to her truth, that she was a Christian. Her right hand reveals the Christ mudra. She also reminds us that journal writing can be a sacred act of returning to ourselves. Remember I was talking about gratitude journaling or start journaling? That's intuition on point on this one. Perpetua is a call to a journal writing practice, even if it's just to record our dreams each morning or a gratitude journal. The inner voice that greets us as we write strengthens our own authenticity. That voice becomes a light, a fire that calls to us to claim us as we dare to live out its truth. And your meditation that this divine feminine leaves you with is, what is the truest statement I can say about who are you? Who am I? Okay? Beautiful reading. Awesome divine feminine, of course, showing up at the perfect time. I want to thank you for joining me for this reading today, and I hope I catch you on the next one.